Hello everyone, week 6. Last week we didn't have very good numbers for completion of our workouts, so hopefully this week we can pick it back up again. I see people are doing well with their run times, which is great. Obviously that means your cardiovascular is getting a little better. This week we're going to do it a little bit different, 3 circuits. So we're going to throw out the deck of cards this week, go 3 circuits again, back to kind of our original. 45 seconds of station or exercise. You're gonna have 2 groups. First group you're gonna run through 4 times. So 45 seconds each exercise. Run through the group of 4 times, and then go to group 2 and do the same thing. You can see nursing a little injury this week as well. This is what happens when kids beat up on you all week. Don't know what I did. I've been trying to work through it, try and figure out exactly what's going on with my wrist. It's on the ulnar side, so any type of flexion, I feel it, so we had to tape it up today. Obviously, I have heard that some of you are going through injuries. Be smart about it. If you have to modify things, just modify them. All right? No need to injure ourselves or kill ourselves. I can give you some modifications as well, or if it is a certain movement that hurts during our circuits, let me know. We can provide an alternative. Okay, so let's get into it. Workout number 1. Group 1 for the circuit is plank jump throughs. You have isometric squat holds, 2 hands, 1 foot sit-ups, and skater strides for group 1. Okay, so plank jump throughs, it's basically the bottom part of a burpee. So you're gonna be in your plank position. Now, I like to go with my hands a little bit closer for my plank jump throughs, just so I don't have to draw my feet out as wide. So I'm nice and close with my hands. They're just inside my shoulders. Hands underneath your shoulders, so you're not far back, right? You want to get right underneath. Get into your plank position. Okay, not butt down, not butt up. Core tight, shoulder blades back. You're gonna jump outside, back it. Outside, back it. Okay? That's your plank jump throughs. Really keep that core tight. Keep those shoulder blades back like you're holding a tennis ball between your shoulder blades. And you're just going to do your plank jump throughs. Okay? Next one, pretty straightforward. Isometric squat hold. Feet shoulder width apart. All right, you're going to get down in your squat and you're just going to hold it. So, pressure. See my toes actually lifted up there. I should have gotten in ahead of time. Get on my dinner plates. Lock my big toe in, lock my heels in. There we go. That's better base. Okay, and you can go as low as you can before you start to go on your toes, right? Or you lose that lock between your shoulder blades. So chest up, and you're just gonna hold. Hold. Okay, so if you gotta be up a little bit more to have that mid to heel foot pressure, do that, right? We don't wanna be on our toes. We don't wanna be hunched over, losing that lock between our shoulder blades. So core tight, shoulder blades back, feet shoulder apart, get locked in. Big toe down, heel down. Here, okay? All right, so just hold that for your 45 seconds. That's your isometric squat hold. Now, 2 hands to 1 foot sit-ups. The ideal is that opposite leg stays off the ground, so 2 to 1. 2 to 1, drive up, touch that toe. Okay? Now, if that's too difficult, you can keep that other leg planted down. Drive up, touch the toe, switch legs. Okay? So that way you have an extra little brace that it's not, all the pressure is not on the core. You actually have that brace with your foot down, your opposite foot down, okay? So 2 hands to 1 foot. Or this is the ideal. Okay? Next is a skater stride. I love these for lateral movement and also balance and body awareness. So this is the ideal. You're gonna drive across, cushion, catch. Drive across, cushion, catch. Really drive that outside arm to propel you across laterally. Catch. Okay, so if that's not possible, if you don't have the body balance yet, a way to work up, drive across, touch the toe down. Drive across, touch the toe down. Okay? So that toe kind of stabilizes you, that back toe that you can see I'm moving up and down, stabilizes you, and then you can drive back across. Okay, if you can't do the big jumps, last jump. Okay? And obviously I almost fell over there. But simulate that arm driving you across, okay? We want to focus on that drive through. Okay? So that's skater strides. Try and catch your landing, cushion, drive across. That was one thing I didn't mention too. Make sure you cushion that landing. Okay? I don't want to see, I saw it landing, cushion into the landing and drive back across. Okay, so that's your 4 exercises for group 1. Group 2, pistol squat onto a stair or chair or anything of that height. Jumping jack burpees, hollow body rocks, and tuck jumps. Okay, so let's start with pistol squats onto a stair or a chair. Or a coffee table, whatever. So obviously, height is what adds difficulty. If you can go lower, that's great too. And actually another thing that adds difficulty is your deceleration. So on the way down, if you can control it to a count of say 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, drive up. Opposite leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sit, drive up. That's ideal, right? That would add an element of difficulty to it. So it's either time under tension or it's depth for this exercise for pistol squats. Okay, so time under tension means when that muscle is contracted and in use, slow her down, drive up. Okay, now if that's not possible, you can just do a regular pistol squat. Try and use that one leg to get back up. All right, if that's not possible, you can go down with 1, drive up with 2. Opposite, down with 1, oh, drive up with 2. Okay? So the big thing on a pistol squat is that knee that's planted down, make sure it stays over the toe. We're flying here. Don't let it track in. Okay, so foot pressure is big on this one. Again, get that lock in. Big toe, back heel, claw in, locked in, and then down your pistol squat. Make sure you know where your chair is. You don't want to miss it, obviously. But that is your pistol squat onto a chair or a stair or a box or coffee table, wherever you have of height. Okay, jumping jack burpees. So instead of the jump up, you're going to do a jumping jack out, down, and then in your burpee. So I'm going to go sideways so I don't kick the wall. So out, down, push up. Out, push up. Okay, so if you got to modify it, out, down to your knees. Remember, straight line, we don't want our butt up, down, push up, elbows in, back up. Okay, and repeat. So that's your jumping jack burpee. Next is your hollow body rocks. Love them. They do take a bit to think about, so I start with my feet up. And I rock up. Okay, and you're just rocking up to get that lower back slightly off the ground and back down. Okay, so you'll see lower back comes slightly off, down. That core is locked the whole time it's engaged. Okay? All right, that's your hollow body rock. Again, I've said it before, it's one of those exercises that the first 10 seconds you're like, oh, this isn't too bad. And then after 10 seconds, you really feel your core starting to be engaged, starting to be used. So yeah, if you've got to rest on it, by all means rest. 45 seconds doing hollow body rocks is tough, okay? Next one is a tuck jump. So you're gonna start in, bring those knees up. So the big thing with this one, again, is to cushion that landing and try and drive you back up. If that's not possible, just do a squat jump, okay? If you're not able to jump high enough where you can bring your knees up safely, just do squat jumps. Cushion jump, okay? So this is the ideal. Okay, really use those arms to drive you up either way. Like if you're doing a tuck jump or a squat jump, use those arms to really explode up through, okay? So you get full use. of your levers. Okay, so tuck jump is the ideal when you bring your knees up. If not, just a squat jump. All right, either one is fine. So that's the second group of the first workout. All right, remember 45 seconds per exercise. Run through the 4 exercises 4 times for each group, and that's your workout. If you have any questions, let me know.